good afternoon guys. What is up? It is Millie and I am back with you with another video. I know it has been a long time since I've done my last video and I really apologize for that guys, because honestly to God, I just really want to provide people with videos. I'm going to try and make my videos a lot shorter because I just don't want it to be too long, because I feel like they, especially from someone who's new to like videoing and stuff like that, it can just get really boring, and I feel like a lot of people don't want to see a lot of long videos from people who are new. But again, yeah, so, and also I've just not been really proud of my content that I've been creating, so I want to create better content for you guys. So that's what I'm going to start to do. I have basically done really nothing today to be honest. I have been doing uni work every single day this whole 2 weeks and I'm so exhausted, so I just decided to just do whatever. I've been watching a heap of story times, but I decided to go into Skillshare. No, this video is not sponsored. I am way too limited to have this video sponsored by Skillshare, but doesn't mean that I don't love it. And I'm actually learning how to do Final Cut Pro editing a lot more. I mean, I do know things, but I need to learn a lot more. And one of the videos was to do my month's favorites, and I'm thinking that since we are all in isolation, I don't really want to talk about that kind of topic because I don't want to talk about something so negative, and I do understand that it's such a sad and sorry time in this bit, but I just want people to come here, breathe the positivity, just have positive vibes. I don't really want to be like the news, and the news just is just so sad at this time, so I just want to bring out positive and videos. But I would love it if you guys liked and subscribed to this video because that would mean everything to me. But let's get on with the monthly favorites of March. It is actually the 31st of March. How convenient. Okay guys, so I do have a list right there, but I'm going to talk about the first few things that I kind of want to show to you guys that I've really enjoyed this month, but even not this month, it's just this whole year in general, because I feel like this year's been really crazy. So I think that these are my like things that I always use, but the things that I just like to use. Definitely, if you guys don't, I'm gonna try and make this as, yeah, Mamo. Mamo is amazing. It is a little bit more expensive, on the expensive side of face products, but if you can get your hands on Mamo, they are incredible. Mamo is an amazing brand. It is fully organic, doesn't have any sort of paraben, sulfate, like any sort of like chemicals in it. It is Australian made, it's certified organic. It has very little, it actually has like no ingredients that are like terrible for your skin, and everything that you put on your body is basically going into your bloodstream, so that is really important. So if you can invest yourself into some Mamo, I would definitely recommend it. It's just a beautiful brand. The next thing I actually picked up from my local kind of, it was like it's a really nice gypsy kind of white planty, that kind of sort of vibe. They have a lot of plant books and everything like that, and it's basically this gypsy oil. Holy moly you guys, this is so beautiful. It is gorgeous. It is just made out of I actually don't know, it doesn't say it on here, but it is beautiful. It's from Lux Astina, I think it says that. It's a gypsy oil. It's just got extracts of, I think that's like rose and a whole bunch of different things. It's really natural in your skin, and it also just makes a really good kind of perfume if you're not really into those strong perfumes. I actually have gotten a lot of like, I just don't like perfumes that much anymore because they smell so strong and just so synthetic. Not to say that any of those perfumes are bad, like I would definitely a lot of them smell beautiful and amazing, but just for myself, I really like those natural kind of perfumes, and you can definitely tell the difference when you're smelling like this, which smells beautiful on your skin, and those which sometimes on your skin you're just like, it's really harsh. I've had rashes from them. But anyway, do whatever you feel like is, but definitely invest in like one of those oils or those normal kind of natural kind of perfumes, because they're amazing. The next thing that I have actually really enjoyed, and I've always loved like incense, but I got white sage. I'm very particular with my incense kind of smells. I like a lot of like, it's very Indian smell. Like white sage is beautiful. It reminds me of India, but it is gorgeous. I also have like a little rack that you put it on, and I got this from Tree of Life. Oh my god, I love that store. That store is amazing. but white sage is such a beautiful scent. I know that some people don't like incense because they don't like how strong it is of the scent, but if you are liking really incense, if you like sage, definitely invest in white sage. It just creates such a like calm atmosphere and it's just beautiful. I love it. The next thing I want to talk to you guys is about my teeth care. Now with my teeth care, it's really hard when you want to, you know, have really healthy gums, healthy teeth, but you know, a lot of the organic toothbrushes, I'm gonna say, they run out really easily. They can be pretty pricey. This was another really pricey product, but I definitely recommend it to anyone who is looking for it. You can always just get the oral ones, but this is from Philips, and this is actually the case that it comes into. And you can also have, there's two different kinds of chargers. This can be a charger, the case charger for traveling, and there's also like a little bowl stand charger which you can use, and it's a Philips toothbrush, so it kind of looks like this. I don't really want to show you too closely because it kind of looks disgusting, my toothbrush and everything, but this is a great electric toothbrush. It is super like, it's expensive enough to be like, it should freaking work. It's really nice. They have like 60 different settings, so I do my gum care at night and I do my whitening in the morning. I only put on my organic toothpaste, so all I'm doing is I know that I'm having a reusable toothbrush every single time and I'm not wasting the products the same. Definitely an investment that I would recommend. Such a great investment. They'll really help your teeth in a way that, you know, and that reminds me, I need to go to the dentist when we reopen our whole life again. The next thing I want to talk about is planning. Now planning is a big thing, especially around this time of, you know, you're sitting in your house, you don't really have much to do. If you're a uni student or a school student, you probably do have a lot of things to do, but again, for everyone, you just don't want to be sitting around all the time. Even the afternoons, it's really nice to have something just to kind of focus on, especially in this time of uncertainty. I think that it's so hard because people just don't know what they're gonna do. So I've invested, okay, so Kiki K, if you don't know, guys don't know, I think it's like a sweet, oh, I don't want to get that wrong. I'll put it up here what kind of where it comes from, but it's beautiful. It's from Europe in somewhere, but it's gorgeous. It's so nice, and unfortunately it was actually coming out of stock, out of store in my area, so it had like a 50% off. So I got a whole bunch of planners. I got another kind of planner. This was about $15, but really try to invest in this stuff. Kiki K is beautiful kind of like stationery wise kind of stuff. So basically this book is kind of be my future rest book, and I always kind of say don't specifically plan for the future because you don't know what's going to happen. If you plan so specific, you're never going to find yourself getting there because you're going to get so paranoid with how much time you spend away from that. Like you could go somewhere completely different and your life could go on a completely different path, and if you have structured your whole plan for like a 10-year plan, it's never going to work. I'm a big planner, so that is something that's really hard for me not to do. I want my life to look a certain way, and that's okay. You can make your life look a certain way, but having a plan is always a really good thing. I would say that you can't just not plan your life. So I've planned a lot of stuff. So obviously I have my goals for 2020. Hopefully I can still hit these. Tips for like trips that I want to go for. I'm hoping that next year I can go to the Maldives for this sea life marine thing, volunteer, and I'm hoping that I can go probably to like New Zealand or something like that at the end of the year because I just want to go traveling so much now. I've also had to write down a lot of my assessments because it's just like that just seems so much more of a planning thing. And then again, what I want my work to like look like in the future, so social media wise, traveling wise, uni side of it. And I think it's such a good thing because I think that you can plan your life very generally about how you kind of want to feel, how you kind of want it to look a little bit like. I never said something specific, but I said there were certain dreams that I wanted to have, like, you know, be able to work for companies that involve in volunteering around the world. I want to use my uni side to teach people about things that you guys don't even know about, because like from someone who is who's doing a lot of science work and a lot of health work, it is so, the world in that kind of aspect is so big, and I feel like so many people don't know the actual like facts about stuff and are so blindly like not reassured by like this kind of public thing. And I really want to show that to you guys, but even to other people. Like I'd love to teach like Africans about health and stuff like that, with their English, you know, being more important. The next thing I want to go on is glasses. I've been loving these glasses. These are blue light glasses. They are incredible. Definitely invest in them, especially if you're doing long days at work or like uni. So good. They completely just don't strain your eyes anymore. I hadn't have any headaches that I have usually when I'm looking at computers, so that's really, really good. The next book, I can't even explain this, is The Beauty Chef, The Gut Guide. Definitely invest in this. If you are a scientist or you're someone who really likes a lot of health stuff, this book will give you all the good deeds. It is super, super, super like scientific. It like talks about the gut in detail. It talks about, you know, what foods do to our guts, what kind of gut developing disorders that we can get, a whole bunch of stuff, and it just gives you recipes about how you can heal your gut in a long way. And you know, you can learn about acne and gut health, because acne is really related to gut health. So definitely invest in this book. It is incredible. It will teach you so much about your gut, which is the most important probably part of your body besides your brain. So we want our gut to be good because that helps our immune system, our cardiovascular system, our nervous system, our every single system in our body is related to our gut. So yes. I do have a few things right here. I did get a new phone. Love this new phone. I'm definitely grateful that I'm back on an iPhone, because there's so much more stuff that I can do on my iPhone than I could on my Google, but that's beside the point. So music, I've been listening to a lot of Relax and Unwind. I've been loving Relax and Unwind. It is basically this playlist on Spotify. I'm obsessed with calm, chill music. I'm obsessed with indie and folk music for some reason. I love this kind of music. It just gets me in such a great mood, and it just makes me feel so grateful for like everything that's around me. I love Kygo. I'm obsessed with Kygo. He's one of my favorite artists of all time, so I love listening to his music because they put me in such a happy mood. I listen to his Kygo playlist on YouTube. That is incredible. So Kygo is amazing. And again, I've been guilt-tripped into TikTok, so I've been listening to some of the TikTok songs because I do know the dances. That is something that it's a little bit weird, but I mean you kind of expect yourself not to. I mean, try being young and free for once. So I mean, dancing is always really good, so yeah. But I've been really loving a few podcasts. So The Mysterious Universe, that is really good if you're really into kind of like really sci-fi, like weird conspiracy theory kind of ones, like lights, and you know, there's just some weird ass stuff on there and it's super interesting. I've also been loving, you know, obviously Kaylin's Coffee Talk and The Health Code. Those are always really inspiring kind of ones I like. Movies, we watched 2012. I like that movie because I love natural disaster movies. Also TV shows, I've been loving Full House. I've been watching that back again. Loving Vampire Diaries again. I've watched that like I've watched that like 5 times in my life. Like I just always go back to it. Rain, I've been loving. Veronica Mars. I did get Stan, so I've been watching a lot more. Grey's Anatomy, I'm sorry, that show is so overhyped, but I love it so much, so I'm gonna keep it with that overhyped look. What I've been doing is basically, I've been really loving uni at the moment, especially working on pharmacology, which is drugs, which is like, you know, pharmacist kind of drugs and stuff like that. That's been super, super interesting actually. I've been really liking that. And just learning about the body. I love learning about the body. I love learning about the way that we work. That's been one of my favorite things. Working out has been also really, really good. But yeah, those are kind of my favorite things. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will be back with another video again. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys are all staying safe and happy and healthy. And I will see you guys very, very soon. All right, bye.